Hi there, Mary MacDonald with a micro mini junk journal. I should have finished this days ago, but as things always happen, I've just had far too much going on in the house. The sun shone, so you know, I had to do the garden. But let's get into the journal and we'll have a wee quick look through and you can see what you think. In terms of size, we're talking roughly 3 by 3 and 3/4 inches, that is. It's made from a repurposed box and I have covered it in fabric. It's tied with a piece of sari silk. In terms of decoration, I have run a piece of lace in sort of lilac-y pinky shade round it. A postcard from a digital image I did myself, a digital ticket, a wee row of pearls, a fabric, a sort of applique flower with a metal embellishment and then a little pearl on top. Because of the pearls on the front, I thought it would be nice just to call this wee book Pearl. There you go, not a lot of thought went into that one. Right, so we'll start off. There's 2 signatures in the book. Just give you a wee quick heads up for the top and we'll see how we go on with it. Inside I've lined it with a scrapbooking paper from a paper pack I had. All of the digital papers that are used in this are ones I've designed myself. So some of them you'll have seen before in the other mini junk journal that I did. I think there might be a couple of new things in here, but hopefully it'll still, because of the way it's been arranged, it will still be quite novel to you. First of all, in terms of ephemera, this is one of these wee pockets I've made with a side entrance. This is like a nitty bitty wee card that I made myself, again digital image wise, and that fits in there. These pockets are sewn and there's also a wee ticket that I did myself with little flowers on it. Over the page is some stenciling, and here is a scrapbook paper. That's just coffee dyed paper. This is, hold on a minute, I'll see if I can zoom this out a wee bit. There we go, that's a wee bit better, isn't it? This is another scrapbooking paper cut down and a page from a vintage book. It's all Scottish stuff that's in it. Another scrapbooking paper here, just from a very small book. One of my digital images. Stenciling. This page has been dry embossed, this coffee stain page, dry embossed with sort of leaves. And that is from a journal, not a journal, what do you call it, a ledger book. This coffee stained on this side, other side coffee stained, and I have sewn just a piece of fabric down the edge for a wee bit of decoration. Another one of my pages here that I designed, and this one's been sewn on the back with, that is actually coffee stained paper that I've embossed on. It's got a tuck at the top with nothing in it, so we shall put that right by adding this little card. It's kind of like lace with a little floral image on top of it. Let me put that in there. Book page here. The book itself I think was from the late 40s, but it is in fact a story that was written in the 1800s. Coffee stained paper. This is a bag. It feels, I don't know if it's glassine in nature, but inside we've got a little tag that I made myself using a book page. Then I did a decoupaged image from a napkin, wee bit of Tim Holtz tape, some fabric with pearls on top, and then little bit button. It's cut tag shape. And another one of these images with the lace background and the flowers on top. Scrapbooking paper. Here I have just folded over a sheet of paper. I cut the edge fancy just to make it look a bit different. It's shorter obviously than the rest, but here I take this off, what paper clip. I sewed some fabric and papers down here, and it opens out so that you can journal in the middle. It's a signature there, and I've got a poem from the flower book that I quite often use, the Victorian flower book, and a little postcard that I made with digital images. They're just held in there with just a standard paper clip. On the other side of the paper clip I had another one of these, oops, upside down, another one of these little tickets that I'd made. Scrapbooking paper. Hoping you can see these okay. That's that paper bag again, and in here we've got another one of these lace, sort of doilies images with the flowers on top, and oh, good old Chunky Monkey. Chunky has decided that he's going to start signing his cards, so it's Love Chunky and a couple of kisses. He was most peeved that in my last video of a junk journal I hadn't included Chunky in it, so there is, needless to say, in the actual journal when it ultimately sells, there is a little Love Chunky in there. Over the page we've got coffee stained paper, book page, another piece that I've sewn on here onto one of my digital images, and we'll have a look to see what we've included in here. And it is a little flower from that book, and I've cut the corners with a little, I think it's EK Express punch I got, and a little library journal book, sorry, library tag thing that I've made myself. Coffee stained paper, ledger paper, dry embossed coffee stained paper, stenciling, it's my paper, book page, another paper from scrapbooking page, and another one of my pages that I've made into a pocket, and in this one another one of the doily type tags that I made. So a second signature, and here we've got another one of my papers with an Eiffel Tower on it, stenciling, dry embossing, coffee stained paper, scrapbooking paper here, it's cut down to fit. Another one of these pages that I just sewed some, the fabric itself I cut using pinking shears, and then just sewed it down the middle to hold it on. Scrapbooking paper here, book page, another scrapbooking paper, another one of my digital images that I've done. Fabric page, and again cut top and bottom with the pinking shears. Oh, a little bit of tuck spot, I'll need to put something in there, don't worry, I'll get something put in there. I don't think I've got anything else cut just now, so bear with me, I shall put something else in. Book page, scrapbooking paper, another wee bit of fabric there sewn on. I've left all the threads incidentally. If they annoy you, obviously you can cut them off. Scrapbooking paper, journal paper there, Here's another one that I've cut fancy just down the edge. It's the centre of the signature again. Another paper clip here holding on the page for the paper and fabric. And in terms of the tuck spot, we have a little ticket with a wee bird image on it. Another one of the sort of lace doilies with the flowers. And another little card that I made for journaling. You can journal on the back of that. So put those back in. I think there actually is another tuck spot later on that doesn't have anything on it now that I come to think of it. So I better get cutting stuff out, eh? Right, so a wee bit of journal paper there, scrapbooking paper, a wee bit of fabric down here. Oh, there you go, that's the other one. So I'll be putting something else in that wee tuck spot. And scrapbooking paper, book page, fabric again. Book page there, scrapbooking paper. Some of my coffee stains are awfully heavy sometimes. I really like that, I think that's a lovely page. And dry embossed again. And that's it. So there you go, that's the book. 2 signatures. Not sure exactly how many pages, I'll need to have a wee count at that. But that's it anyway. So it'll be for sale on my Etsy shop, and I may well be listing it. I recently joined Junk Journal Boutique, or Junk Journal Junkies Boutique, but I'm not really entirely sure how it works. So I might list it there, I might not. If I can work it out, it'll depend. But there you go anyway, that's the book. Any questions, feel free to leave me comments. Anything you want to say, I'm always too happy to hear from you. I think that's it. I think I've covered everything. I don't know. Well, I hope so. Anyway, thanks very much for watching. Thanks for any thumbs up you give me. Thanks for any comments in advance. I'll look forward to speaking to you. As I've said, the book's called Pearl, and I'll be selling it in my Etsy shop. There should be a listing below. Okay, well thanks very much for your time, folks. See you again soon. Bye bye.